Hi, this is Rupert from Procurified. This video is to show you how to upload your commercial offer as a supplier and share it with the construction buyer who you've received a request from. So here we are, we're looking at our first offer. Of course, you can see that my offer is empty currently. So what I'm going to do is I can go through, I can have a look at the template that they've already sent me with the number of items. And to add mine, I can either upload from Excel over there, or going back, can simply access it via the left navigation over here. So while we're here, now to access this video again, you can view it over here. This is where you're probably watching it now. And also to download the template, which has come from the buyer, you can click that button. And this is what the template will look like. It'll already have the reference type filled out for you and the quantity. And then it's just up to you to fill in the balance of the information from your costing sheet that you've created. Some really important things that can't be blank when you upload it is the code, the manufacturer, the product type, and the main product code. That is because the data needs to link and it needs to group your accessories with your product so that when you change any prices and quantities, the unit rates are automatically adjusted. So what we will do is we will go over here. Let us go to our code. We'll do the first line item. I'm going to work on my first fictitious item. It's called the super downlight. It's type A1. But you know what? I actually want to add in an accessory and a driver. So now I'm going to copy paste those again from my costing sheet. Let me put them in. Okay, I've got a mounting clip and a power supply. So the quantity doesn't matter, but I'll just say it's 10, and for the power supplies, I need 5. Okay, now for simplicity, I'll add one more item that I've got on my sheet, and let's say that I've actually added a code of 123, but my brand is blank. You will be prompted to fill that out when you upload it. And if it's a brand that's not recognized in our database, it will also ask you to find it or create it. So for these, you know what? My unit type for all of these products is just each. And it's important to say what it is because it needs to know. So this is a product, and so was that one. But this one, mounting clip, is an accessory, and this is a driver. And those are our options. So now the last thing to do is to just make sure that you have referenced the right main product code. So for these two, it's going to be X. And of course, for the first one, it is the parent. So we want to make that X, and we will just copy that through for these two items. For this one, the code is 123, so we'll copy it across to here. Okay, and for these items, if there's blank data, as in you don't want to put forward an item for them, or you're going to come back to it later for whatever reason, that's okay. You just want to delete them from your submission that you're uploading. So now you can save it as a new file or just simply save it. And then when it comes to actually performing the upload, it's really, really easy to do that. We now just drag and drop it. And you'll see that you can see a little bit of information on the left, which is telling you how ready your products are to add to your bid. So we want to make sure that you have all the information typed in correctly. So if you see here for type B1, it hasn't detected a brand name. So we want to be able to detect that. Now, if you made a mistake on filling out some information, you can just reselect which of the buyer products or the reference types you want to match to is the correct one. You can add an image for the product, so you don't have to do that in your Excel sheet. You can do it right here. And then for the manufacturers, we can find manufacturers, or if I want to, let's say, type in something, let's say it's linear. Linear, I want to get that off. Let's say it's actually, I'm looking for linear light. There it is. Perfect. And it says that everything is ready. Our data is filled out really nicely. Even if you want to change, for example, quantity for an item, it'll update your total. You can change the price. And on the right, you can see the readiness. And if you want to delete items, you can also do it there. So now that I have everything uploaded and ready, I can add it to my bid. Now simply adding it to your bid, perfectly done. Now if we go back to our view earlier, back to our dashboard and our technical submission, you can see your items are filled out here. So we only did 2 items, but the nice thing is in the drop down for accessories, you can see your accessory you added and you can see the power supply. And just remember that this is the same view that the buyers are going to see of your products. So when they're doing their technical analysis, it's already filled out and ready to go. So if we then were able to press submit, it would send it to the customer. But let's have a look at your headline front page. As you can see on the right, we've only done 2 items and the total is 23,100. That's the value of the project we put forward. And last and not least, remember that when you are submitting your offer to your clients, you always want to make sure that in the file exchange, you have shared your commercial offer by dropping it over here. That would be the offer that you have on a company letterhead and PDF'd and shared. And that's us today for showing you how to upload your commercial offer in the portal. Thank you so much.